Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Sam Ryan with a look at your midday forecast here on Wednesday, September 18th, where we have finally some weather that'll be moving in through the Twin Cities region. Doesn't look like it'll get here until around Thursday though, maybe around 11 noon hour here for tomorrow. And some of these storms could end up being pretty strong. Well, we could see some isolated wind events, maybe a few reports of some hail. Nothing too widespread here though. So let's take a look. Midday forecast here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Once again, I'm meteorologist Sam Ryan. Taking a look outside right now at this hour, we have a few showers far northern or northwestern North Dakota, also in northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin. That's producing some lightning. That's just part of the system that's beginning to move in, some warm air and moist air. That's where we have the cloud cover across the entire state right now. Now, yesterday, we thought this cloud cover would clear out earlier than what it's actually clearing as. We thought we'd hit the 80s. It looks like now, because of that cloud cover hanging tight, we probably just see the middle and upper 70s around the region with some sunshine finally working its way into far southwestern Minnesota during the afternoon. Right now it's 68 in Minneapolis here right around lunchtime, 73 in southwestern Minnesota. But notice where it clears out. The skies are clear in South Dakota and through portions of western Iowa. Temperatures are in the 80s, middle 80s there in South Dakota. Weather headlines here indicate a brief warm-up, especially for this time of year where temperatures normally are right around 70 degrees for daytime highs. Chance of showers and storms once again for Thursday. Then we'll be cooler both Friday and Saturday behind a cold front and warming up again as we head into next week. Storm Prediction Center placed as far northwestern Minnesota and portions of North Dakota, and a slight risk for severe weather once again. The main threats there being some isolated wind events and some large hail. And that's for tonight. Fargo probably see those storms arrive right around 11 p.m. tonight. And notice the southwest flow in the 500 millibar, and that indicates that nice warming trend we're seeing here for today and into Thursday as a warm front continues to lift over us. This is valid by 7 p.m. Wednesday evening. And as we head into tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., we see a cold front moving in from the west. Out ahead of that is where we'll have some thunderstorms developing. Three main ingredients are needed for thunderstorms. This is Meteorology 101, you need moisture, you need instability, which we get from some sunshine. We're not getting that today. And then you need a trigger, like a front, or perhaps enough daytime heating. Well, we have a front coming through tomorrow, so we have all three ingredients in play. Depending on the timing of that front will kind of determine the severity of the storms. If it comes through later in the afternoon, where we get more sunshine and more instability to build into the atmosphere, then some of those could have a higher likelihood of being strong to severe. Well, let's take a look at our high-resolution model called the HRRR, also commonly referred to as the HRRR model. It only goes out 13 hours, and you see, 16 hours. You see some of those showers and storms beginning to push into far eastern North Dakota, western Minnesota. Again, that is right around 11 p.m. And here's another model, the NAM 4K resolution. This goes out 36 hours into the forecast. And as I put this into motion, you'll see these storms once again developing over the Dakotas, reaching Fargo right around 11 p.m. and then continuing to track right along that cold front, moving eastward, reaching the Twin Cities by around 11 a.m. Thursday or lunchtime, closer to lunchtime. And you'll see it. And then everything shuts off Thursday night from the west. Winds come in out of the northwest, a little blustery on Friday, much cooler as that Canadian air begins to seep in from the northwest. And we'll begin to warm up then again on Sunday. Your weather pattern then here as we head into Thursday night, you see that cold front continuing to move eastward into central Wisconsin. The darker shades of green indicate a greater than 60% likelihood of seeing some rainfall there. Trough builds in on Friday. Cooler temperatures seep down from Canada. Northwest flow aloft. And we see the rainfall amounts over the next 2 days indicated here. This is by the Weather Prediction Center. QPF totals ranging anywhere from 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. Our meteogram, warm temperatures Wednesday, Thursday, temperatures in the middle and upper 70s, crashing into the middle and upper 60s by Friday. Little morning cloud cover to contend with, and breezy winds out of the northwest. Continuing to march on in your forecast by Sunday night, southwest flow starting to build again, with a trough out in the far west on Wednesday. That trough will bring in more moisture, more showers and storms possible by the middle part of next week. So similar event next week as well. 77 today, 78 tomorrow. Cloud cover hanging around. Friday morning, though, begins to break up. 67 on Friday, 68 on Saturday. Light winds on Saturday. Notice the winds are at the bottom of your screen. 16.1 miles per hour on Friday out of the northwest. Still out of the northwest on Friday, but diminishing. High pressure builds in. It'll be overhead here on Saturday. Then on Sunday, the winds shift. Now they're out of the south-southeast. That's going to bring in some warmer temperatures, so we hit 72 on Sunday. Increasing clouds, chance for a few storms on Monday, and as we head into Tuesday, kind of doing the whole thing over again. Now, drawing your attention briefly to the tropics over the Caribbean, Bay of Campeche, we have another disturbance developing now over the Yucatan Peninsula. I'm bringing this up because all the models were indicating it would become a hurricane here in the next 48 hours, 70% chance, still indicating that, but they were showing the track right over Mexico. Now, this morning, some of those ensembles, some of our model runs are showing it shifting a little bit to the northeast and heading up the Gulf, impacting places like Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, perhaps even as far east as Tampa Bay, Florida. So we'll keep an eye on this scenario. Now, this is more than likely going to head into Mexico, but there are some indications it could end up veering and changing direction and heading up to the northeast. So we'll keep an eye on that. Again, I'm meteorologist Sam Ryan. Thanks, everybody, for watching my video this Midday Wednesday. God bless.